Hello everybody and welcome back to LRN for round 3 of the F1 2022 Mod Championship on Assetto Corsa. Today we take on Spa, still as the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. As you can see, after round 2, if you haven't seen it, we are just about retaining our lead in the championship, just ahead of Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari, and equal on points with him, our teammate George Russell bringing up 3rd in the other Mercedes. We've also got a decent lead in the Constructors Championship, currently with a 12-point lead to Ferrari in 2nd place. So all to play for going into round 3 of 5 of this championship. So let's get straight into the qualifying and see how we get on. So here we are then, setting our one and only qualifying lap as we follow Tsunoda around the final corners of Spa, waiting to see how well we'll get on. One thing though I've noticed is I've accidentally run on the medium tyre, which is going to really impact my performance on the qualifying lap. You see they're not quite having the grip into that chicane that I was hoping for, and as we come across the line you can see the other cars moving past us at the bottom there. It's only 8th place, but as we head back to the pit lane we will find out that we will have ended up qualifying in a lowly 19th place, which means we are going to have it all to fight for during the race. Starting from 19th, I will be putting on the softs for the race to try and make some moves. The AI will be running on the mediums, and I have found in the previous races that the softs do lose grip as you get towards the end of the race, but I'm going to need them, and that initial stickiness of the soft when you run it from the beginning of the race to make those moves and get past the medium tyre runners in those first few laps, because I just think otherwise I'm going to get stuck in the pack and I'm not going to be able to get anywhere near fighting at the front and protecting my lead in the championship fight, especially when the Ferraris and the Red Bulls have qualified at the front with Leclerc on pole, Verstappen 2nd, Sainz 3rd and Perez in 4th. They are the ones challenging me when we look at the championship tables. So really important that starting from 19th with Hamilton, we get those softs on, we make some moves early on, and we see if we can get ourselves back into that podium fight. Obviously the first 2 races we have finished on the podium in 3rd, both times with the fastest lap to give us a couple of extra points, which is actually the difference at the moment starting this weekend. But here we go then to 6 red lights, and away we go. So we see that we've got a bit of a poor start, not got the traction, but what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to take it easy. Just going to let Stroll there move ahead of me, because I know on these first corners with the AI on this game, they will just turn in on me, and I want to make sure I get as far as I can into this race without any damage. We're going to take it easy around the first corner, see if we can pick up moves down the straight instead. We're going to go for a move straight away around edge of Stroll there, around the outside. No damage there, he has given us the space, and we're going to do it again here around the outside of Latifi and Vettel in one go as we head down with the DRS open to the next corner. See if we can make a dive on Russell here. Now it's really disappointing to see Russell this far back in the fight in the midfield, because he is up at the moment fighting with us. But here we go, made another move there round the outside of Schumacher and down the inside at the moment. I think of Norris in the McLaren, making some really good moves, giving him the space on the left hand side, cutting in there and making that move stick. See if we can go down the inside of Albon, but we can't get that move done, so we're going to move to the outside, see if we can make it stick around the outside of Albon into that corner, leaving him the space on the left hand side, but he dive bombs us back round the outside. But can we get the move done? We cut across to the inside, seal that move off, slowing Albon down, pushing him back into the back behind. We go straight up to Ocon, nearly hitting him in the back there as we follow Ocon through the next couple of corners. But we've got the speed on the exit here to go straight for the inside of Ocon, already up to 12th place here, coming up to the end of lap 1. So we're making some really good moves as we fight to get back, fighting at the front with those Ferraris. But we know how much quicker the Ferraris are than these cars, and we've been pushed off there, nowhere else to go. The momentum takes us to the right. We've gone for a dive bomb now on Magnussen, and Magnussen is going to turn straight into us there. We actually end up riding his front wing of the tyre, sitting on his front wing, and he carries us around that final corner on the chicane. And we're now drag racing into the first corner. We're going to go for the dive bomb. Nice and heavy on the brakes, cut to the inside, but he's now going to get the better exit and go around the outside of us, and again drag racing him to the bottom of the hill. So we'll see if we can take him through here, up Eau Rouge. Can we do it? Yes, we can. Cut him off at the top of the hill and now put him back into the clutches of Ocon and Sonoda behind us as we move up into 10th place at just the beginning of lap 2. So some really good moves here. We're now moving to the end of lap 2, fighting Pierre Gasly and Fernando Alonso, trying to make a double move here. We've gone back to the outside of Fernando Alonso, and again, can we carry that momentum around the outside? He has pushed us off here. Of Gasly's pushing us off the track, but we give him the space and we go again to make a dive here, but conscious now of what happened with Magnussen, that they will go into me, so I leave him too much space on the inside of the next corner, so we have to follow him through in the DRS zone, try and get the move done then maybe into the first corner, see if we can go late on the brakes, and we can again, but we'll see if we can get some more speed on the exit. But again we get overtaken on the exit of that first corner with more speed there, but we're going to drag race Gasly now into the bottom of the hill, see if we can take him through Eau Rouge. Can we do it? Round the outside into the inside at the top of the hill. We can. We cut him off, but he's still right there behind us, but we get the job done as now we go chasing after Norris. It was Ricciardo earlier. We've got Norris up ahead now, with also looking like the fin of Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo. So right up now to the back of Norris, but we lose the back end and we're onto the grass, and we've lost a position straight away there. Back to Gasly in the AlphaTauri, but we do get that back straight away down the inside. But can we hold it? Is he going to come back around the outside? No, we managed to get that job done yet again. Bit of a mistake there, but we make it work in the end. And again now chasing Norris, trying to get up to 7th place here on lap 3 of Spa. Can we carry this momentum round the outside? We've pushed off the track there as Norris leaves us absolutely no space. So a bit of a cheeky move round the outside, but we make it stick. And straight up now to the back of Valtteri Bottas, seeing if we can get up to 6th place now before the end of lap 3. Let's see where we can get it done. Normally we can carry a bit more speed than the AI through this corner, so hopefully we can drag him up the back straight here. And we can get straight in front of Valtteri Bottas, which is a good move as we move up into 7th place. But he's fighting us back here, drag racing again into the chicane. Is this going to be another person who carries that momentum around the outside of us? It is. So getting back now into 7th place as we fight Bottas for 6th. So we really want to make this move stick now, as we are looking to get, and every second we waste here, the Ferraris are getting further and further away. So we make the dive bomb into the first corner. Hopefully this time we make it stick. We can see him in the mirrors going to the inside, so I cut him off to the wall, trying to slow him down, but now he's gone to my outside, inside of the bottom of the hill. But we cut across him, try to at the top of the hill, and we scrub off his speed there, and again make that move stick now as we get a bit of a gap in the DRS zone heading in to the next corner. So we cut ahead now. We are still on lap 5 and we are chasing down Guan Yu Zhou now to see if we can get up to 5th place. We've moved away from Bottas and we are now chasing down his teammate in Guan Yu Zhou. Going to try and make a move around the outside here, the long way around, late on the brakes, give him the space on the other side, and we stick to the inside there to get the job done, and we move again to the next corner. So a good move there on Guan Yu Zhou, and now we're getting up to the back of the Red Bulls and Max Verstappen. So here we are then, heading up back into the final sector nearly of lap 6, and we're now on the back of Max Verstappen, seeing if we can get up into 4th position, which would be a really huge achievement considering we started all the way down in 19th. We've got him there on the outside, see if we can get the job done. We cut to the inside to cut him off, and away we go, heading towards the end of lap 6. Another really good move there. Happy with the performance of the car. Obviously worrying maybe that we're going to lose the sauce, but as we head up the hill here at the beginning of lap 7, you can see Verstappen is now coming back at us as we head into the DRS zone at the top of Eau Rouge. But here he comes behind us now. Will he be able to get enough? You can see him in the mirror there, coming to the right hand side, looking for a dive down the inside, but we're going to go late on the brakes, hold the line, cut him off, and again keep that move. So here we are then, on to the final lap. There was no more overtakes and no chance for us to catch up to Perez, Sainz and Leclerc. They come home, Leclerc first, Sainz second and Perez third. we bring it home for a 4th place finish, which, considering we started 19th, is not bad at all, with Verstappen 5th, Guan Yu Zhou an awesome 6th, Bottas 7th, Gasly 8th, Alonso 9th, and Ocon with the final point in 10th. So really solid race there, and a 4th place finish overall. Really solid job. Not ours with the fastest lap today either. Charles Leclerc taking home the fastest lap of the race and the extra point, which, considering he took home the win, is a really big result for Charles Leclerc with only 2 races remaining. And we'll see him go just 1 point behind his teammate on 46 points. Carlos Sainz now leading the Drivers' Championship with 47, up 1 position from second. I've now dropped 2 places down to third on 44 points, and George Russell now cut adrift as he finishes outside the points this round, still on 29 points. A huge disappointment for George Russell and for us as a constructor, as Ferrari take a dominating lead with only 2 races left in the Constructors' Championship as well. But well done to the Ferraris. It's looking like a foregone conclusion now that Ferrari will take the championship. But can I take the fight back and challenge them for the Drivers' Championship? We will find out over the next 2 rounds. If they are going to drop it in the Constructors, we're going to have to hope that they have an absolute mare in the qualifying. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway guys, if you are new around here, do make sure to hit that subscribe button to be notified of all future uploads. We do upload videos multiple times per week, so make sure you are subscribed and you've hit that bell icon to make sure you're notified whenever a new video goes up. We will be back soon with episode 4 of the championship, so make sure you're notified of that one as well. Otherwise, I'm going to thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.